Hello everyone. Thought I'd pop in and remind everyone that Epstein didn't kill himself and Christopher Sine didn't either. Christopher Sine joined the Clinton Body Count Club when he was found dead at the age of 45 just the other day from, you guessed it, suicide. Sine released a book early last year called Secrets on the Tarmac, which discussed a secret meeting in 2016 between Bill Clinton and then Attorney General Loretta Lynch. And thanks to this suicide, I plan on buying this book in the near future. It's been almost 2 years since Epstein didn't kill himself, and as we see in this case, suiciding people is still the preferred method of the global corporate mafia to getting rid of people who tell too much of the truth. I'll admit I'm surprised with all the fear-mongering over COVID this last year or so that they haven't tried silencing people that way too. Or is that too obvious? It's nice to know they're sticking with the classics. You gotta have some respect for tradition. Unless they're saving the whole death by COVID trick for Ghislaine Maxwell, who I am quite surprised hasn't already been offed. Our rich pedophile friends may perhaps think that suiciding her may be too obvious for the time being at least. Of course, or it may just be delayed in the hopes that people will eventually forget about Epstein not killing himself, to minimize the inevitable flood of attention once Maxwell inevitably does get Clintoned. With Sine getting Epsteined, we know that this little witness be gone trick is still in use and likely will be for some time though. Some people perhaps haven't heard of Sine before he got Clintoned, but probably even fewer people have heard of Epstein before he supposedly, rather conveniently, hung himself in a maximum security prison before he could testify against the various politicians, celebrities, and corporate executives that have been visiting his pedo island. It really is a shame that security footage of Epstein's prison cell was mysteriously lost. Gee, I wonder if the guards were threatened with suicide or bribed somehow. Shitposters, you know what to do. Just like with Epstein and Maxwell, we need to flood the internet with Christopher Sine didn't kill himself memes. Once again, it's been almost 2 years since Epstein didn't kill himself, and so far the only person associated with Epstein that has been arrested is Ghislaine Maxwell, despite the fact that the Epstein flight logs have been public for quite some time now, and Bill Clinton's one of the most prominent names on said logs. Unfortunately, there's still very little known about this little secret meeting, but one thing we know for sure is that despite Clinton and Lynch's claims to the contrary, nobody has secret meetings just to discuss mundane matters as grandchildren. Perhaps one day we may get them to discuss said meeting under oath. So, with that said, I'm going to close out this little video with a quote from JFK about secret societies.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions.